Yes. So this is the letter that we are going to correct now. Yeah. So right. The admitting doctor and emergency department, spirit hospital. There is not necessary. The is unnecessary for spirit hospital. The beginning, the admitting doctor, okay. But the spirit hospital, no need. Just spirit hospital is enough. So this is a so necessary. Yeah. Nursing. So wait. Yeah. The number is 6002. Suggestions and feedback, review and feedback. Suggestions for improvement. Number one, admitting. M is not very clear here. It looks like W. This M looks like W. Letter should be very clear. And your letters are bending. T looks like H, T or F. So the letter should be very clear. The letter should be very clear. And this one, the Spirit Hospital, number two. Yes, number one, number two. The is not necessary. The unnecessary. Next, 10 July 2015, right? Dear Doctor, right? Regarding Mrs. Betty Olsen, date of birth 29 January 1932. Yeah, fine. This N is not very clear. Then next, thank you. Two different words. Thank you. Two different words. Two separate words. Why are you joining them? Two separate words. Thank you. Two separate words. Thank you for accepting Mrs. Olson, who requires an emergency expert assessment to diagnose her condition. To diagnose, not diagnosis. Who requires an emergency expert assessment to diagnose. It's diagnosis. No, diagnose. To diagnose, not a diagnosis. To diagnose. Original verb form. You have to use original verb form V1 to diagnose. Fourth one. Her condition and appropriate to diagnose a condition, who requires an emergency expert assessment to diagnose a condition and appropriate management. Currently, there should be a comma here. Currently, comma. Currently, comma. Comma is needed. Comma is needed. Currently, she is suffering from persistent chest pain. That's fine. Mrs. Olsen's symptoms. Mrs. Olsen's symptoms related to persistent condition have been started today evening. Have started, not have been started. Have started today evening, 6th point. Been unnecessary. Have started. Yeah. Mrs. Olsen's symptoms related to present condition. The present condition. The present condition. To the present condition. Present. Whenever you talk about time, the is compulsory. The present, the past, the future. Okay, the present condition has symptoms have started. Been is not necessary. Today evening. As a shoulder and peg. Okay. Mrs. Olsen's symptoms related to the present condition have started today evening as a shoulder and neck pain, along with a high BP recording of uncertain point by 95 mm of HG. Okay. Despite of administration, despite of is not needed. Despite means in spite of is already there in that. Despite means in spite of. Okay. Despite of is not needed. Despite administering one Normicin and two Panadol tablets. What are those? She complained. Okay. Despite administering one Normicin and two Panadol, she was found distressed and sweaty. Distressed. Uh, Despite administering one Normicin and two Panadol tablets. What exactly? Panadol what? Um, she was found distressed, pale. What is this pallor? So number 9. Number 9, not pallor, pale. So number 9, Panadol. Two Panadol what? One Normicin and two Panadol what? Tablets. Okay. Then next, she was found. She was found to be, or she was distressed. Remove found, no? She was distressed, pale, and sweet. Remove found. She was distressed. Found unnecessary. Okay. Found to be, or just remove. Found to be also okay. Then she was distressed, pale, not pallor, pale. Right? Pale and sweaty. She complained of continuous spelling mistake. Continuous. Contininous. Continuous. She complained of continuous NUOUS, continuous chest pain, nausea, and disturbed sleep. On assessment, comma, on assessment, comma, on assessment, comma needed. Okay, comma needed. BP was recorded, and BP was recorded as 190 by 100 mm of Hg. Analyzing medical emergency. She is being transferred. Analyzing medical emergency. Okay. After analyzing the medical emergency, after analyzing the medical emergency, after analyzing the medical emergency, comma, okay. Um, Analyzing the medical emergency, she is being transferred to a facility via an ambulance, by ambulance, via an ambulance. Okay, by ambulance, better. The next one. Socially, Mrs. Olsen is a retired nurse who has been staying in our retirement home since December 2013. Okay. Who has been staying, yeah, very good, after the demise of her husband. Since December 2013, after the demise of her husband. Very good. That bending this straight, H should be straight. Don't make it round or bend. See, this is confusing. Okay. Confusing. Your letters are not straight, they're falling back. See how they're falling back like Hrithik Roshan's dance. Falling back, side. Okay. So medical emergency, L. Why so much bending? Let it be straight, na? To your emergency. Okay. Social Miss Olsen is a retired nurse who has been staying in a retirement home since December 2013 after the demise of her husband. Very good. On 29 January 2015 onwards, 29th June 2020 onwards. On is not needed then. On not necessary. Okay. On unnecessary. Okay. Uh, On is not needed. 29 June 2015 onwards. She has been experiencing. Why you are writing in the right margin? Why are you writing here? Don't write in this empty space where lines are not there. See, line is not there here. And why are you writing in this area? See this much area. Why are you writing? You're not supposed to. Avoid writing in the right margin. Do not use the right margin. You have to keep it white. Why are you writing there? Experiencing multiple episodes of indigestion, comma, which indigestion, comma, which comma is needed. Comma is needed. Indigestion which. Was managed conservatively. Mrs. Olsen has had hypothyroidism, hypertension, and glaucoma since 2003, 2010, and 2011, respectively. She has been taking Carvia 150 mg daily, Oroxin 0.1 mg daily in the morning, Timoptol eye drops 0.5%, one drop 2 times in each eye, Golden Glow glucosamide 1 tablet with breakfast, and vitamin C complex sustained release 1 tablet with breakfast. Okay. In view, yeah, she has been taking Carvia 150 mg daily, 0.1 mg daily in the morning, Timoptol eye drops 0.5, one drop 2 times in each eye, Golden Glow glucosamine 1 tablet with breakfast, and vitamin C complex sustained release. This is for arthritis. Vitamin C complex sustained release 1 with breakfast. Okay. In view of the aforementioned circumstances, in view of one tablet, no short form, tablet, okay, 18. In view of the aforementioned circumstances, 19. In view of the aforementioned circumstances, it would be greatly appreciated if you could provide appropriate treatment. Treatment is enough. Treatment is enough. Appropriate treatment for Mrs. Olsen, O capital letter, on an emergency basis. On an emergency basis. Remember this one, on an emergency basis. On an emergency basis. Yeah. On an emergency basis. In case any additional information is deemed extremely relevant, please do not hesitate to contact me. Yours faithfully, Charles. Yeah, that's done. So, yes. So, okay. Write straight letters. Avoid slant letters. Avoid using slant letters. Avoid using slant letters. Why? Yes, the bending backwards. Write slate. Okay, that's it. Grandmaster class 23 12 2023. Yeah. Yeah. So 6,002. So far we have corrected 6,000 letters for nurses other than doctors. Doctors also separate. These are only nurses. We have corrected 6,000 letters, and this is the 6,002nd letter. Yeah. Name of the nurse. Nursing Kuwait, India. Yeah. Handwriting is very good, but you have to make round letters, straight letters, no bending and shaping. Otherwise, you will lose your marks. Yeah. So that's done. Yes. Yeah, your letter is corrected.